Good evening. What would you like to say?
I think the problem we've got here, though, is that all these parties here, whilst they may say we want people to register to vote, aren't you solely focused on Westminster when we're in an area of the country which is underrepresented? You know, we're in Yorkshire. Yorkshire's as big as Scotland, doesn't have devolution, doesn't have independence. Surely that should be at the forefront of the agenda, not being all about Westminster and serving your little Westminster village. Shouldn't it be about the greater area, the greater country?
Devolving of power, a good opportunity. Yeah. Perhaps a good opportunity to go to the SNP, Humza Yousaf.
Well, absolutely right. The gentleman has got it nail on the head. I mean, north of England is the most disenfranchised part of the United Kingdom. Look, I want Scotland to be independent. I'm not here to advocate for Yorkshire independence. I'll leave you to do that if you wish. But look, I absolutely see the benefit that Scotland has had, even with the limited powers of devolution that we have. So yes, of course, the people of Northern England, I think, have been the most disenfranchised. I just want to touch upon one or two things that were said by Katrina, and I think the question was exceptionally important. We're believers in a proportional system. In Scotland, we have a hybrid proportional system, which works well in the Scottish Parliament. It's designed not to have a majority. There's only been one majority in the history of devolution, and that's because we literally broke the system. But there's never been, it's not designed for a majority, and it forces the SNP, who's the government at the moment, to work with other parties to find a compromise. So we definitely would support that. Also support, I should say, the abolition of the House of Lords. We've never taken a peerage, never ever will. But I want to say,
and yet the abolition of the House of Lords never seems to happen.
Listen, vote SNP MPs in and we will support any party that looks to abolish the House of Lords.
You may not have all your voters here. Let me just finish that one point.
It's exceptionally important that voting is absolutely one way that you can take part in the democratic process. Can I say I'm really proud in the party to have somebody like Mhairi Black, the youngest ever MP in the House of Commons. Don't just use your vote. Get involved, get yourself elected and sit down in Westminster, because you can make a difference too.
Jo Swinson, you've got involved from a very young